How about now?
Welcome, everyone. Can you hear the runner, me, or us, or you know? Okay, we're just gonna pretend. We're just gonna take this from the top unofficially. Welcome back to Questing for Glory, Hope, and Healing. I'm wolfman2000, also known as Stansted. You have Pandaragon Dave on the mic, and this is Lenna's Inception, a 2D roguelike that is heavily inspired by the Legend of Zelda series. This is the perfect ending we'll be going for. There are two art styles that I'm not going to show here. You can play as 32-bit at home. I'm going through 8-bit. Character name is completely cosmetic, but to honor the previous run, Linusy, you will be our hero for today. And then our world seed, instead of Abalustea, or some other Latin phrase, I was informed that Solar is the winner of the bid war. Is that correct, Dave?
Yes, it is.
Thank you. And so, we are about to get this journey started in 3, 2, 1, go. And so we begin Lenna's Inception, where we get a yardstick and we need to take a quick break, get some air, and what happened to our school? Why are we being woken up by a chicken? Well, let's just follow the chicken. Did I miss anything important? No. Okay, interesting start. Well, this chicken, named Henrietta, is leading us to this cave where some, unique creature, trying to cause some glitches, leaves, and we find an elder who, unfortunately, is no longer with us. Whoop! Out of the way. I need to pick up this parcel and deliver it to... Oh, nice. Hi, Lance. Lance is allegedly the hero of this game, but, Lance doesn't know how to, use a sword, so we gotta take him somewhere. Oh my gosh, what a world to start with already. We gotta train Lance. We pick up a bicycle to allow for warping, and... well, here we are. Okay. Standard map selection. We do not get the shield usually. It does have its uses, but it's not something we need. I'm seeing a lot of pink slimes early. Oh, and a block puzzle. Every dungeon has at least one of these. Sometimes you don't have to do them, but typically, you do. But right around here... what was that music glitch? Probably not important. Let's train Lance. No, you're supposed to swing! Okay, you should have kept the sword up. Come back to this mysterious creature later. Just know that we're gonna be followed by them, and then after every encounter with that creature, we have typically an enemy mid-boss gauntlet of sorts. But they weren't a problem, and suddenly we gained the power of fortitude that allows us to take some big creatures out. Now we're just gonna take care of some farming for money. If there's a quick donation, now's a good time.
We have no donations at the moment, but I will shout out to NAMI. They just want to let you know it's okay to not be okay right now, and you are not alone. So go ahead and hit up hashtag not alone on Twitter.
Alright, with that, apparently the Elder wants to contact us from beyond the grave, but we don't know what's going on. We're lost. You know what, there's a free potion. We'll pick it up, sure. No clue what it does yet because, you know, we haven't used it. It's similar to a roguelite in that regard. overworld is randomized, the dungeons are randomized. Dungeons are based off of a few template designs. This one is what I call tile puzzle, and we already have an immediate item location. Take out the mysterious creature. Only one offense-induced slime available. There you go. We already have the lighter. We're doing rather well. And now we have a prince that wants to contact us. Apparently someone is trapped in a dungeon, but we're going to worry about him later. We gotta get straight on to level 3. And we have, I sometimes call this level design nunchucks. Some call it scissors. But this one at least has a predictable boss location. Using the lighter to dash, you can also fire a quick little ball of fire, and once again, we're being attacked by this thing, and now these slimes can hover. Fun fact, older versions of this game, these hovering enemies could very well hover over water and pits and make life very painful. But now, we can swim. I know where that boss is gonna be. We're not gonna worry about it. We're just gonna vamoose. And suddenly... Okay, this map is nice as far as getting over to the other side of the world. Maybe not. It was never going to be that easy, was it? So, as you can tell, we're getting a number of items that are very similar to Zelda-based XPs. We don't need that building. Ooh, free money. Nice. And we have to take the long way around to where level 4 is located. Ooh. Hey, that's how it goes. And... well, we're gonna stop by here at least. But we're gonna leave. This is a side quest that we'll have to do for perfect ending. But we don't need to do it right now. And... this map, I am concerned about. Sometimes the overworld map likes to be kind... sometimes it likes to cause chaos. Snail enemies, touch their trails with caution, because you can be poisoned, or sometimes even worse. If I'm understanding this map correctly, we have to go all the way across the top and then head down, which is kinda bad in all honesty, but double drops including our first book, and even more money. Books are required in order to finish the game. With perfect ending, at least. Hi there, Thirsty Kid. We'll come back to you later. Those are Lizrobes. They are teleporting Wizrobe chameleons. We don't like them. And here is level 4, which is what we're after. I'll come back to that item later. For now, we are in a bank? What do you mean a bank? Where's the dungeon? This is not the dungeon, this is the stock trading hall. We'll come back to this later. Don't you worry, this is all intentional, folks. Alright, I don't know where this dungeon is. We gotta go to customer service. Suddenly, customer service attacks us. We gotta complain further. We gotta go to the chairman, who decides to dismiss us into the middle of level 4. Ooh, okay, this is the square shape, but you may have seen on that map that it's not square, it's rectangle. Levels 4 through 8 introduce the concept of hidden rooms. There is one hidden room in levels 4 through 8, and if you manage to find it by going to a non-actual map square, then you get one of 5 possible items. Now, considering... oh, okay. I'm having good luck with these items. So that's good so far. Also, one healing-based snail, not a problem. And so we can jump for joy with the spring. We will head out of here. And then the prince decides to contact us on a phone, message the power of compassion, which is just gonna get in my way for inventory purposes. Book in the vault, ew. But that's how it goes, and now Chairman is running away from us. Fortunately, the bridge is very close by. Or not. Joys of cliff faces, but this one's easy to work around. And you know what? I'm actually going... nah, we'll deal with that little detour later. Fortunately, it's easy to head around up to the bridge, where the chairman has all the money in the world, wants more money, and wishes to throw money at the problem. But just get past, do a fancy little hover trick just to save a little bit of time, and we suddenly run into Delvin. Delvin is a sneaky chap who will at least tell us where the dungeons are on the east side of Solar. Alright, time to generate the eastern half. I'm taking a quick water sip. Alright, interesting spread of dungeons, and now we talk about this piece, a meteor. In the vanilla game, you use the meteors for upgrading your arsenal. I don't need to upgrade my arsenal, so why am I picking them up? Per my normal tradition when it comes to marathons, any meteor I pick up will be worth some amount of money that goes to the charity. So you want me to see and pick up as many meteors as possible.
Do you have time for a quick donation?
Now's a good time.
Perfect. We have $30 from Anonymous. Thank you so much, Anonymous. Left no comment, but we appreciate the donation. We have $20 from Asuka424. Keep being awesome, Wolfman. Much love to you and everyone else taking part in this wonderful cause. Heart.
I would give a heart back, but I'm kind of holding the controller right now. There, hey, 2 meteors. That's more money for charity. Also, thank you, Asuka. Okay, dead-end rooms are kind of important for a different reason. There's no markings that there's an item, but take out all the enemies, and normally you would see that there is an item drop, but instead, hey, hidden room. But we can't get there yet. So all hidden rooms in most of the levels will require some way to break down a wall. Right now, we don't have the ability to do that. However, because that's an easy hidden room, it's basically guaranteed we're going to pick it up. Also, birds. Birds premiered in version 1.1 of the game. Birds were even more of a jerk back then. Its signal waves were much more compact. And let's just say they caused many a death! Oh, great. Healing birds! This is one of the worst combinations. As you may have noticed, in all these mid-boss rooms, these enemies have a different effect applied to them, and healing birds are among the worst because it's a DPS damage race, basically. And this is bad. It's doable, it's just bad. Oh my gosh. I don't have... The only other weapon I have is my lighter, which I have to now use for invulnerability dashing and hoping that the fire damage spreads long enough to actually take one of these birds out one at a time. I do not like this strategy. But we're done. We got our amulet to lift things up.
Just had to burn the place down a little bit.
A bit. Now, every seed has different biomes possible, and in this case, well, other way. We don't have a biome that has a lot of books in it known as the graveyard. We got unlucky in that regard. That also means I'm going to have to explore a bit more. Okay, this layout. I'm gonna have to explore a little bit more for finding books and meteors. Yes, books can appear in dungeons, but, you know. As far as the magic number of... Actually, I don't need to take these birds out. They could just fly forever for all I care. These birds, however, have to go. And thus, they are gone. So, level 6 typically only has 2 templates, the rocket ship and what I affectionately call the mask. And now you're seeing, well, wait, what are these blue doors? Well, in levels 1 through 5, you need a blue key to get to the boss. Level 6 introduces the idea of multiple keys. Levels 7 and 8 have a 3rd level key as well. I should mention that this game works pretty well for colorblind purposes, but the level 2 key is always green, and level 3 key is always red, so do be careful of that. Also, you can lift up snails, cause them to be defeated, and nice, pick up a spare book. You could enter that cave to set a warp point, but honestly, we're not gonna need it. Oh, this is an evil block room. This one will take a bit. Do you have a donation plug or anything?
I can plug NAMI
Go
and
for
some
it.
of our restreamers.
Do
We
it.
want to send out thanks to the people involved in our foreign language restreams, our French restream at twitch.tv/leftrentry and our Japanese stream, tv.twitch/Japanese_restream. Those restreams can help you out enjoy the marathon. Go check them out and send them some love.
Bombing snails are not a problem. We now have bombs of our own. And once again, we have close dungeons this time, which is... all that means is the big side quest portion is going to be slightly annoying. Whoop, there we go, hit the right button. And thus begins level 7. We actually got kinda lucky in that we had no jungle spawn, which, granted, best dungeon music in the game, but makes second half of these dungeons a pain. You may have noticed that we haven't actually taken out any bosses, we've just collected the items and vamoosed. There are 3 endings to this game. There is the sacrifice ending where the bosses are taken out. There's the catastrophe ending where none of the bosses, or rather all 8 of them, they're not all addressed. And we're doing perfect ending where we are going to address all of the boss's needs. That red door means the boss is right there. Again, level 7, you have a 3rd key in here. And yet again, block puzzles for days. And yes, chat, this is a Zelda-inspired roguelike. This is intentional. There are block puzzles similar to Zelda 1, but typically much more fair and much more intuitive for how you actually, can tell which blocks are what. And we are being led to where the bow is kind of early. Nice. Oh, this is bad. Oh, these are crab knights, and they have the explosive benefit, which also means I can't use bombs to stop them. These shields prevent a number of sword swings. You just have to hope and get lucky, or send them in the water. Ow. I want them aligned so that they come in the water. Come on. Stupid crab knights. They are the other worst enemy in the game. Anyway, oh my gosh, level 8 is already there? We have a special seed here, folks. Similar to level 4, level 8, we can't get into level 8 immediately. Instead, we have a bit of a puzzle challenge to go through. However, similar to Swamp Palace and Link to the Past, the left side is completely ignored. Whoop! I tried to get too fancy there with a separate strategy, didn't work, but it's okay. Recharge area right over here, take advantage of it. And this is Dr. Maxwell. So Dr. Maxwell was trapped here because of Delvin, who told us where the dungeons were. Basically, Delvin did not do ethical science and managed to cause some additional chaos. So I'm just gonna step out quickly to set up a warp for safety, and then we're gonna head back in, take advantage of a fixed book location because we still need books, and then we're gonna be launched down to level 8 via Earthquake Machine, and we are told to deliver a message. Delvin, you're fired! We have to find Delvin first in order for that to work, though. Also, a visual warning, Yes, the tiles are supposed to look like this. I am well aware it may not look the best, but don't you worry, there's a reason. Basically, Delvin has caused a lot of... Okay, that's an... Oh, okay. So we have effectively the full circle template, and this also means, at least I think it's this template. I have gotten this template mixed up with another one before. Oh, no, I was right. Hidden room already. What do we got? The Bomberman style cross bomb. Not the one that speedrunners look for. Oh gosh, blue key in this room. Crab Knights again. But fortunately, 2 bomb explosions, and you're good. You may have noticed I lost all my health at that point, but I was still able to keep going. That is the critical health phase. Survive long enough or pick up a piece of health and you get recharged. However, you get hit at that point, that's it, you're gone. And don't worry folks, the game is okay. This is intentional. Dave, you may want to soothe folks with a donation or something.
The game is okay, folks. I will soothe them with letting them know what we're here for Quest for Glory, Hope, and Healing. We're here supporting NAMI, the National Alliance for Mental Illness, the nation's largest grassroots mental health organization, whose work is focused around 3 pillars: education and support, awareness, and advocacy. Advocacy, NAMI engages in federal advocacy and supports NAMI state organizations in their state-level advocacy efforts. It's okay to not be okay, friends. The game, I promise you, is fine. Everything's going according to plan.
Is the green key really here? This is a bit of an awkward spot. Nope, it's a meteor, so more money for NAMI later on. Alright, I'm just making sure I'm not missing anything with this path, but... Ah, there we go. We should be approaching either the green key or the item. Okay, we've had good item luck in the dungeons, but this mid-boss encounter, almost all the potion effects are in use, and it does cause problems if it's a much more open room than this. And thus, we have our new fast movement, the missing glasses. And now... welcome to Glitch City, folks. This Phoenix Ash is not really going to help us much. So, the glasses normally allow you to go through the glitch blocks, but they also allow you to... green warp. Technically, you learn of screen warping in this place, Glitch Palace. Now, the reason I'm heading in here now instead of, you know, at the very end, this is because, 1, this is a relatively quick spot. 2nd, there is a chance for a bonus tunic and some bonus books. This place is actually not randomized, so I know exactly where I'm going. Can we get bonus books? Whoop, I did not mean to do that. Try again. No luck today. What is that tunic that we got anyway? We do not need the frugal tunic in this run, so bye-bye. Honestly, this is a great level that we're in, but, you know, as a speedrunner, we've kind of ruined it a bit. Sorry. Oh, whoops, I did not mean to do that, but, just... Fortunately, we do not need any more bombs for a bit. Ow. Whoop. Also, do be careful. If you end up scrolling onto those blue tiles, you get warped to a different location. That's kind of bad, so don't hit them. And with that, take the stairs, screen warp once, whoop, screen warp twice, get the green key. Up there is where the end of the game is. We're not going there. Instead, it is side quest time. So, there are 8 primary bosses and 8 side quests to complete. One of them deals with the potion shop. And it's a good thing we found this one already. Basically, we are looking for Tressa, one of the potion shop workers. You know what? I'm gonna take a free hammer, because hammer is for the most part, straight upgrade. You do not have to worry about explosives, or running out of them. Now, I am going to take this enemy out just to make sure that I don't miss a pickup because, surprisingly, I am low on my normal count. Ah, this is important. This is the hallucinatory arena. I just talked, also gained knowledge on Tressa. We're not completing this one yet. More money for charity. Nothing wrong with that. And now I'm just looking for easy screeds to warp to and easy screeds to take out enemies to hope to get some books because I'm not having a lot of luck with books right now. I'm used to having, like, 6 at this point. And instead, alright, this one's easy enough because, again, snails of any type, you could just lift them up, do that. And instead we get money. This is, admittedly, the tricky part of the run. I am not dealing with Lizrobes. Well, okay, I'll deal with one Lizrobe because 2 hits with the hammer, there you go, and we finally have another book. Just one more column on this side, and then we sweep the rest. Okay, it's just one bird. How bad can one bird be? I am not going for that potion. Okay, there's a hidden spider there. The dolphins do not have to... You don't have to take out. The reason the dolphins are attacking us is because this is an alternate post-apocalyptic future. Hey there, traveling merchant. Wonderful. We get a free tunic. We get to purchase some water potion. That one's always water, don't worry. And thus, we can at least feel a little bit better. Actually, we don't need to go for that part of the quest yet. Sorry, I'm just double-checking the map. I want to find a few more things first, ideally. And sometimes you it's just the way the glitching thing works. Sometimes you just, come on, get back here. Well, that did not help at all. This entire top row is glitched, so I would rather just, you know what? Just activate you, get this one out of the way. I'll deal with that location later. And I screen warped on the other side of the bird. Don't worry, game overs, do nothing bad. You know what, let's just ignore the left side for now, or ignore the right side for now. We need to start the remaining quests, and we have to get lucky. Actually, right, I know what other quest I should take care of, but first, what? How did that work? I'm gonna reset those. And of course they drop nothing. Ugh. Anyway, big trading quest right here. Start with giving the water and receive a paperclip. Where to use the paperclip? Well, we gotta find a particular building for it. I don't know where that building is. Let's explore some more. So sometimes this part of the game does take a little bit of luck in order to get world records on. I am a former world record holder on this game, or specifically this category. Right now, the best runner is Susie. I am not having luck with finding what I need. Come on, game. Alright, easy dungeons meant the rest is going to be a little bit of a pain. Hang on, I need money for charity. There we go. Anything here? There's a book. Thank you. I need 8 books at a minimum in order to take care of the next part of the quest. And here we have a rare opportunity where actually we can't use the glasses. Because again, cliff faces are annoying. There's another book. I'm not dealing with that many birds. This one I can deal with, but I need them to get back on. Oh, there's an 8th book. Thank you. So typically, if you do get another book on like a bush square or something like that, typically the enemies don't carry one either. Alright, at this point, I can get the rest of the books at other semi-fixed locations, so we're just gonna do that. Hey, Paige, you want to come with us to find the remaining books? Why, of course you do. And where are the remaining books in this case? Well, one of them is right here in Paige's library. One of them is right here at the shop.
They named the librarian Paige.
Yes, this game is filled with puns, by the way. Sorry I forgot to warn you about that. And I have not found the other thing I'm looking for yet, so we are going to go on another journey. That ominous dark tower that I passed up, for the record, is for multiplayer. Yes, this game offers multiplayer, but unfortunately... Actually, we're gonna go over here. Unfortunately, it's local multiplayer only at this time, and so I cannot really demonstrate it. There we go! This is the office. This person needs a paperclip, and we receive a pen in exchange. In order to use this pen, we have to find someone who deals with deeds. And yes, this game does offer an NG Plus option, but it is specifically for New Grown Plus. You take double damage, and you have to deal with extra puns, especially if you know where to look to find them. At this time, I don't think there are leaderboards for New Grown Plus, but... there we go, that's who we're looking for. It may happen one day. This is Creepy Jack. Creepy Jack needs a pen so we can take care of a title deed. Also, I completely forgot to call, Tressa. Tressa was at the library, but, suddenly, hey, we want Paige to tell us about Tressa, so we're gonna do so right here. Just interact with... I just talked to you, Paige! Paige called me just that happened, wow. Anyway, take the deed to this banker, get a suitcase, and now you have to use the keyboard here because we have to mention who, Tressa was working with. And they are Potter and Toon... Oop, I did not type that correctly, so I have to do all that again. It's Toon Lee, not Toon Lurie. And then we get another phone number, contact Tressa's mom, and then dungeon is where we have to go. However, we're not done with this area yet. We have 165 coins, or dollars, or cents, or whatever this is. I forgot about that book location. This was not the book I was thinking of, but it works for our purposes, because we're gonna end up picking it up anyway. We have the magic number of 12. Paige wants to now celebrate finding 12 books by collecting 10 marshmallows. Oop. And I messed that up, so we have to temporarily leave the bank and re-enter it. If you ever get stuck, use the bicycle. Technically, you could also use all the items you've collected prior to the glasses, but this is typically faster. And thus we now have 1,000 coins to work with. Where we can now deposit the majority of them. What I like to do is deposit 1,000, withdraw 999, and then withdraw 1 to allow for some safety later, and thus we get ourselves a title, we get ourselves an IOU. And now we're going to take care of this quest because we're right here, where right now we have 3 bears. And, well, a not Goldilocks type creature who wants to, steal stuff from here. This is a stealth section. This takes a bit. Dave, bail us out, please.
Absolutely. Friends, we do have some bid wars coming up that could use some love. The next game, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, there is the ending bid war with currently, we're leaning towards the Sith and the dark side with 160 to the Jedi and the light side for 135. So if you want to change that up and see a different outcome, go ahead and send some love that way.
And as far as why the bank looks like the Goldenrod Game Corner, a lot of things in this game are homages to Zelda and Pokemon. I mean, the bicycle that we have, technically, if we didn't find the freebie one, we would have had to pay 10,000, but we can only carry 9,999. We just got the police report for capturing Goldilocks. Or not Goldilocks, excuse me. And now, we're just gonna try to find a few more things on this side of the world. Technically, that is the pink slime we needed to defeat, but there is a faster location to do so, so I typically... Stuck to the corner. Have to redo. That's why I activated that warp. Oh, and it was right up here. Lumberjack wants to find a secret spot. So, any spot where the tile set looks noticeably different, this will most likely not work. Oh, it does. I was wrong on that. I got thrown off because there were 2 such looking areas. We get an error log. And now let's deal with the strange cave. I forgot to buy some safety potions for healing. Let's buy some safety potions for healing first. Honestly, we're having a very good time right now. Also, first potion is always healing. And you know what? Because we have enough money, I want to know what Runny Purple does. Will this help us later or not? Nope. But we have fire resistance potion on, so it didn't matter. This is the rare time where it's just kind of funny. Anyway, the way this area works, first of all, equip the healing potions, not the other one. And I'm going to actually do it this way, just to save some time for stuff later. So yes, right now we are burning, but we're okay because, again, fire resistance potion does this. Anyway, we're just going to take care of 2 side quests at the same time. One is collecting all of the marshmallows for Paige's special event, and also get a trophy for taking out this hallucinatory arena. So we need 10 slimes for this. We're going to leave enter 1 time. Then we have 9 waves of this to go. Dave, you have roughly 3 minutes. It's all you.
Oh, boy. Well, let me start off with saying this is an awesome run. I'm absolutely loving this. I kind of understand what's going on, but it's a lot of fun. Next, let me tell you about NAMI. And just want you to know that you should reach out for yourself and reach out to help others. You don't have to reach out to NAMI to help this game. Everything here is just exactly as planned. But NAMI gets it, and it is here for you. Visit NAMI.org for more. You may have noticed talk about incentives and prizes. That means you get to vote with your wallet to name characters, get our runners to complete difficult and ridiculous tasks, help pick which story you get to see in certain games, and I can read your donations live on the air. You can also become eligible to win prizes donated by the community members, and all donations go to NAMI. For more information, type !donate in chat. Hoppy got me. Thank you, Hoppy. Also, let me tell you about one of my favorite incentives coming up that we need to meet. The goal is $1,500. It's for Final Fantasy VI, and it's to hexaplex the train. That is 6 suplexes on 1 train. And I had to look this up, and I immediately fell in love with it. Please, 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 we're at $233 so far. Please show some love. I want to see this train get absolutely wrecked.
Oh, speaking of wreck, there was a blast protection potion and an explosion potion dropped by these 2 different random snails, and I got them in the wrong order. Yes, the potion trails are also randomized. As you folks have been able to tell, there's a lot of random stuff going on in this game, but there are some consistent rules throughout. Mainly in this world, don't touch the purple goop. Sorry about that. You can continue.
It's all good. I am fascinated by the snails and them being crushed. And the snail yeet is possibly one of my favorite moves now in this game.
The snail yeet. That just requires the amulet. But in this case, now we have, I believe these are called narwhals. They're the same as the spiders, except they can work on water as well. In this case, it's just a filler wave. Thankfully, this arena does not have birds because I'm pretty sure Tom Coxon, one of the main developers, doesn't hate us that much yet. Actually, he encourages a number of speedruns on this game. And fun fact, there is going to be a strategy that I'm going to use at the very end of the run that was recently discovered by someone new that Tom has kept secret from us this entire time, which, granted, that's their prerogative, which makes sense, but a lot of us were like, why didn't we think of that? Also, fire resistance potion is great for the Liz robes because I could just walk through all these fires and fireballs with impunity. Oh, this feels so cathartic right now.
I'm so stuck on the name Liz Robes and that they're chameleon whiz robes. I absolutely love it.
That is a fan community name. I think Tetralee was one of the first ones who came up with that term. She is more into running the catastrophe ending. Anyway, we have survived. We have our trophy. Don't equip that green tunic. That's the hallucinatory one. Also, this is supposed to be a speedrun. I highballed it. I'm gonna slow this cutscene down on purpose. I need water anyway.
Also, chat, you're not having weird fever dreams. This is the run. We promise everything is okay. And now I'm hungry for marshmallows. Phenomenal.
Some love instead. We are trying to work with mental health, trying to help everyone, and sometimes that includes saying, hey, it doesn't matter who you love. Now that I've gotten that public service announcement out of the way, Paige, unfortunately, does not have a farther use for the rest of the run, so Paige will just stay back at the library, all safe and sound. And now, Traveling Merchant gets the briefcase, we get a sweaty shirt to continue the main side quest, and then we have to go all the way over to that side of the world. This has been a very kind map, despite some of my complaints on getting to level 4. Okay, one more. Into the glitch world. Okay, there is a path, just want to make sure. And thus we get the Book of Changes, but we are still missing something. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, we haven't found it yet. That is why. So there is one more NPC we haven't found yet. Actually, you know what? We're just gonna go across the water like that. Yes, you can do that in this game. Alright, where is this? Where? There! It's a bear! Shoutouts to Sparkover. We give the bear a shirt. And then we have to go to the zoologist. And finally, give the bear claw to get the binoculars. And thus we have 7 of 8. I know where the remaining one is. And now to take care of the final meteor piece that I did not get earlier because, again, charity. This is most likely all the meteor pieces we're going to get unless we get very lucky at the end. And actually, it's not going to matter what items we use at this point because it is now dungeon time. We get our final trading item from Tressa right here. Don't go back to the store, and now we just take out, or rather, we assist the bosses, whatever you want to call it. We just have to find the bosses first, that's all. You know what? This map will tell us. Ew, that is an awkward position for it. Oh my, okay. That is one of the worst boss locations one could have in this game, so I am going to hope that we don't have a full square room. Actually, you know what? We're gonna spend some time, get some more money for charity. As I said, I highballed this estimate. Oh. If there's a block like that and it's... Oh, wait, this isn't gonna work because we're still in that situation. Ugh. Okay, this game hates us, so what we're gonna do is just go through the walls. This should be where our boss key is located. Normally, I would just be able to use the glasses to head in, but in this case, the map design prevented that. Which is very rare for this to happen. Anyway, let's talk bosses. First one right here. SANTAQUIEL, the giver of unwanted gifts. SANTAQUIEL does not give good gifts. So, Time to melt them. However, the important thing is we don't actually defeat SANTAQUIEL. We spare with the power of compassion, provide the gift of an IOU, and SANTAQUIEL feels better. And Prince Daniel now talks about that, calling a little bit late as before. We pick up a memory, memories or cutscenes, warp back to any other spot, and you can skip cutscenes. This is how you can actually save roughly 3 to 5 minutes, depending on how quickly you go. You know what? It's a dead-end room. There's going to be an item. I want to see if we could get more money for NAMI. You know, when I said more money, I didn't mean like that. Anyway, because this layout is what it is, I know where the boss is located. And so, meet SANDOLPHIN. So, in this case, we are kind of fortunate. SANDOLPHIN is not going to be a super big pain. We'll get into why that is later. Fortunately, the patterns are relatively simple here. We just now have to wait for SANDOLPHIN to appear at the top, the bottom, and the top once again. And just remember to spare once SANDOLPHIN appears at the top. Don't forget to dive. Yes, you have a dive button even though it's not communicated. Spare. Here you go. Take the police report. Now you may be noticing, how is this run supposed to be completed? You don't have a lot of health. That's intentional. In order to win on this category, you cannot pick up any, effectively, heart containers. And now we're at the level 1 boss, AZRAFLAIL. You can visit these bosses in any order. I just like to go left to right because it's an easy way for me to remember. In this case, AZRAFLAIL, cut the string, attack AZRAFLAIL. Cut the string, attack AZRAFLAIL. Whoa, I've never seen the flail go in that direction. So that's unique. Another cutscene skipped. And now, it's actually a good thing that level 4 ended up where it did, because now the game gets very interesting. First, we have to... Oh, you'll see, Dave, you'll see. Alright, first of all, since I know there's a hidden room somewhere on the left column, we're just gonna wrap around. Let's just knock it out. Mines. No thank you. There is a particular one that speedrunners do go for. We may or may not get it. And even if we do get it, considering that we are trying to help with mental health, and considering how cathartic certain things would like to be for certain viewers, I may not even use the item in question. Anyway, here is Catseal, the murder tabby. Yes, these descriptions can be funny. Anyway, I should actually equip the glasses because this speeds up animation cycles. You're supposed to jump over the attacks, but what you can also do, hold your sword all the way, and as long as you keep your sword button held, you take damage, but you still cause a hit. Anyway, Catseal has 3 hits in this phase. So, what am I doing? I just attacked Catseal. The boss is defeated. Psych. Meet the glitch phases. Every boss from levels 4 through 8 has a glitch phase. And in this case, this glitch phase is the Konami code. So, in order to get the good ending at this point, we actually have to defeat the first phase and then spare the second. Have your book of changes. Don't worry about my critical damage. Warping always brings you back to a minimum of 1 heart. Now, unfortunately, you can't actually warp out of the bank. You have to huff it the old-fashioned way. And now, levels 5 through 8. We know where the hidden room is. What's inside? This is the item in question. I am going to pick it up because I may want to use it anyway. That is the revolver. It is a one-shot kill on anything. And I do literally mean anything. You know what? Okay, possible meteor. Nope. Alright, so this template is... Let's see. Alright, not the one I thought it was, so... Ah, perfect. This is Hydranial. So, the way this boss works is actually kind of interesting. You're supposed to pick up pots that the boss throws, but if you pick up your own bomb, that also works. And then just toss all the pieces back. Oops, I got hit, but that's okay. This boss is relatively easy. Begin the second phase. Use the glasses, at least speed up the awakening animation. Now we just have to dodge a bit. If you are playing in Sacrifice, you can pick up another bomb right now and toss it and end the fight quickly. Whoop, too soon. There we go. I missed what was given, but it doesn't matter because we have what we need. Level 5 went by quickly. And now level 6 in this case, because that's just how it ended up, I will take out these bushes for extra health because I want to be a little bit safer. Especially since I know what boss this is going to be. It's actually funny, I want to shout out one of my mods, Wildfire, because, Oh, hi there, Buoy. I was not expecting you there. Buoy is basically a flipper alternative, or fish leather short alternative, technically. And boss is probably on the other side, yep, but I don't have a good way of dealing with that, so we're just gonna hope that this is where the green key is. Nope, it's the meteor. But don't feel bad, that's just extra money for NAMI later. There is not a good warp. Again, dead end. We want more money for charity, so I feel obligated to do so. I don't need the books anymore. Sorry, Paige. You will have to be disappointed. How am I gonna get over there? So, this is a rare case where I'm gonna have to find an alternate way around. Fortunately, we are not restricted to the confines of the level geometry. Meet TENTALUCHUS, or TENTALUCHUS. This is another boss where the glasses can speed up a number of animations. Get the bombs, throw them at the tentacles, and then get yourself aligned directly in the center, and the charge phase goes by quickly. And thus... Whoop, remember, it's 4, not 3 there. It's 3 hits on the actual attempt. There you go. And then one more phase of this, and then what's going to be followed after this is basically a big UFO dodging phase. It exists. It's time-consuming. Dave, you have about 45 seconds.
Perfect. Let me throw one more bid out there for everybody to see. Final Fantasy VI, upgrade the run to all characters and espers. We need to reach 5,000. We're 3,165. We're going to go from 80% glitches to 100% glitches. Let's do it. Let's get there. Make that finale hype.
I am used to seeing TENTALUCHUS move a lot more than that. That was a unique battle there. Alright, level 7. At this point, we've seen every single hidden room and hidden item with the exception of one. Actually, let me at least see if I could easily warp there. Nah, we'll just do it the other way. So the remaining item is effectively a glider bomb, which the closest equivalent would be bomb chews from the Legend of Zelda series. Speedrunners look for the gun primarily. In seeded categories, you may see folks going for the buoy if there's a good way of getting it instead of the flippers, but otherwise, it's CRABADDON time. This is...
Crab!
Yep, either CRABADDON or TENTALUCHUS is effectively the fan favorite boss out of the main 8. Especially if you were to watch the story cutscenes, because CRABADDON will open their claws and their mouth. And yet, whenever they're told about what to do, if someone provides arrows, they will open their claws and their mouth and eat tasty arrows for breakfast. Obviously, that's not a good thing to do right now. Anyway, this is one of the more annoying second phases, because now the crabs are rotating, or the claws are rotating in a circle. You do not have many opportunities to actually attack the claws, and sometimes CRABADDON will just turn around at a moment's notice, thus preventing you from actually taking out CRABADDON in a quick manner. In this case, we had very good crab behavior, so let's celebrate. Crab Rave! Have the locket. And thus, 7 of the 8 bosses have been shown compassion. There is one more we must show compassion to in order to get the perfect ending. However, there are 4 other bosses that can be spared, and honestly, considering that we are trying to, bring up mental health awareness and the fact that basically, I should at least mention a little bit about me at this point. I am on the autistic spectrum, and I can confirm that sometimes we have bad mental health days. It's okay to not be okay. But I want to make sure I get this clear because, first of all, I'm going the wrong way. Second of all, I'm trying to deliver an important message. There will be days when it's tough. There's just no way around it. But keep on living. There is plenty of hope out there. You just have to know where to look. There are resources available that NAMI provides. Utilize them. And so, partially because of that, I may decide to spare the remaining bosses. Hatasia has to be spared anyway, but I'm talking the ones after. Which, basically, even though we have a quick, gun to take out any boss we want, it's not the right answer. And considering recent events, I wish to try to honor certain things. So, remember, there is hope. Don't give in too easily. Utilize the resources. There are people that care about you. I know I'm not the best motivational speaker. Normally, I let, chair grooving be my form of communication, but it is important. So hopefully I communicated that well to everyone. Anyway, regarding how Hatasia works, in this case we only have to deal with 2 of these phases. Deal with the explosive sickles, then point the sword to the left. Then the illusion of choice, go to where the heart is. Then dodge 3 hops. And then use the glasses to actually locate Hatasia, or Hatasia. We're not fully sure how the name is supposed to be pronounced. And then the remaining glitch phase of the main 8. Attack, get pushed back, watch out for the Bat Company. Thank you for sending me over to this side. This way I don't have to accidentally hurt you. And thus, enjoy your error log. With all 8 memories with us, we now have the power of truth. We have been living in an illusion this entire time. I'm not going to show the cutscene because, again, speedrun and we are slightly behind. But basically, The bosses that we've been taking out so far were actually the students in the classroom. Thankfully, we spared them. Delvin is upset with us. And we also have to deal with, kind of a greedy chairman. So, again, I am torn regarding certain things. Let's see. I do not have as many healing potions as I would like, but, you know what? We're just gonna make this work. Hope for the best. And yes, Lenasi, considering how the prior run just went, come on, Edgar and Alan, you have to do me dirty like that today? Well, that could have gone better. Let's just see if there is... Okay, nothing special. We don't need to save. Activate the glasses for another thing. Anyway, this is the chairman. Chairman refuses to donate money to charity. Chairman is greedy. Chairman is the Gammon Mammon, the capitalist pig. Chairman also reminds me of someone very, questionable. So, normally you're supposed to dodge a bunch of bull charges, then deal with this big round of Dead Man's Volley, or Rich Man's Volley, or Coin Mehameha, or Coin Mehameha, or Cash Mehameha. Insert the title here. 5 reflections and then attacks after is it. But, again, real life is kind of important. There is a life outside of these games. Remember to seek any help you need for this mental situation here. I know that there are many folks that want particular chairmen to have a bunch of money. Whoops, I forgot to swing there, my bad. To, let's just say, face their punishments. Okay, not yet, I have one more hit. So, I am going to intentionally hold back instead of doing the quick strategy, because I want to let this cutscene play out. Because I am sure that there are folks who are morally bankrupt that should be addressed afterwards. That's cathartic. We now have the power of wealth. Activate the glasses here for another quick animation skip at the beginning. Delvin is the real mastermind between what's been going on as we welcome Yagamoth over. This is Questing for Glory, where we are raising money for NAMI to assist with mental health. We now have the game cartridge to take care of things again. For the sake of mental health and addressing everything, we will not be using the gun today. So we're gonna show Delvin and spare at the last moment. Delvin will use fire attacks. We have fire resistance tunics, so we get to dodge them. Use the bomb right here. I messed up, but you can take out all of these tentacles at this point. But in this case, tentacles are behaving, so we're good. We don't have to worry about it. We have extra healing potions just in case. Phase 2. Use the... Oh, this is not the glasses. I could have done an animation skip, but I failed it because I had the wrong button. That's okay. Note the map that is in the background. That is where we are. This is our world of Solar. This is what you donated for. So enjoy our world once more as we are descending into glitchy madness. And now, what is this? That is the creature that has been attacking us this entire time. That is the 8F fridge, or 8 fridge. Basically, we have been attacked by a fridge that has suffered from 255 pizza overflows. How did I mess that bomb throw up? This is bad. This is bad. This is very bad. We're okay right now. So yeah, basically, the reason we're in this battle is because of a pizza order that went very awry. We only meant to order 1 pizza. We got 255. Alright, I have to count the remaining hits here. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19! Got it! So I'm entering this next battle with no health potions, but it's okay. Delvin is now in trouble. We spared him. We just told him to get out of his face. Remember to say yes at this cutscene, otherwise you end the game prematurely. And now we're told not to blow in the cartridge, but we have to do something to stop these glitches from taking over Solar. And so we punch it. Welcome to this level select menu. We go to level 9. So this place has important lore history to it. And we're just going to prepare for the final encounter, so give me a bit. We're just gonna head straight to the classroom? Well, what's in Lenna's room? The fridge. And, we're now trapped due to the fridge's, dark glitchy powers. And so, our glasses are gone. And we must now take out ourselves. Yes, we were the mother of archangels this entire time. And now we are being surrounded by glitches. But it is impossible to fight back, even with our unlimited munition supply. We are surrounded by glitches, we are gone. But what is this? We are not gone. Instead, we have a sword in a stone, and now the Elder is after us. The Elder normally does not attack like this, but what? And then spare. Elder is saved, and now we're being attacked by clones of Lenna. The answer? Pacifism. Now equip our remaining items. In this case, I'm going to use bombs and axe. We are... Okay, this is a bad arena, but it's okay, we'll make do. Just attack Lance as much as you can, but this is the final boss that can be spared. Power of Wealth will attract any power-up to us, including health. So, honestly, we are in relatively safe terms right now, and even if we are taken out, health carries over. So, I'm not too worried about this right now. We're just being a little bit more methodical right now. Lance is saved. We have saved everyone we can. Now we just have to address the glitch itself. Now, for the longest time, this is the phase where we just had to idle and wait, dealing with tile room chaos. Instead, I'm trying to do this new strategy. I'm still working on it, folks. But basically, what you're supposed to be able to do is throw the bombs. There we go. And you can just immediately move to the mirror phase. Lance has to die. And now we have to die. Because we are the glitch form. We are not us. Now we are us, and thus we can finally fix the fridge and thus end this run time.
GG? There's a lot that just happened.
This is GG. The timer is paused on in-game time. The word perfect is flashing. We have rescued everyone, and thus pizza is available for all.
Oh, sweet.
Yep, even TENTALUCHUS is happy with this. Lance is glad to be around. Elder apologizes for all this stuff because, yes, we accidentally did try to take everyone out. AZRAFLAIL is guarding Chairman and Delvin. The Prince and Lance find their love. And, of course, we cannot forget about Paige and Linus's love. My apologies if you were already taken, Linus, but it's game lore. I can't stop it. So, that is, on my end, it was just barely 107.07. In-game time, 104.17. We have saved love. We have managed to repair relationships. We have provided pizza for everyone. And now I have to figure out how much money to donate. Based off of meteors, plus how everything went, I'm going to bump up the amount that I donate. It's probably going to be around $40 or so. You'll see it during the next intermission. Also, thank you, Tom. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Jay, for making this game. And, yeah, that is Lenna's Inception, a game that can go by very quickly, especially at the end. remember, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, stay safe, keep on grooving, everyone. We need to do what we can to help minimize mental trauma. There's a lot that we can do. NAMI can help, but remember to also take care of yourselves first and foremost. I think that covers all of it, so I'm just going to end with, let's put the positive music on, and let's wrap up Questing for Glory the right way. Dave, I leave it in your hands now.
Thank you so much, wolfman2000. Those were very kind words and very inspiring, and thank you for this run, and thank you for... I think my brain melted, but I think we're all okay. But as NAMI tells you, it's okay to not be okay. Just want to put a quick thing out there. NAMI operates a national helpline Monday to Friday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which provides information, referrals, resources, and a compassionate, understanding, trained volunteer to support the caller. You can reach them at the NAMI helpline, which is 800-950-6264 for support, information, and referral. I have been Pandarangan Dave. Thank you so much once again, and let us finish out Questing for Glory, Hope, and Healing with a nice, big, awesome finale. We only got 2 games left, so get those donations in. Thank you so much, friends.